Just... Hi, Fangod. Oh, my desktop audio broke too. I had a Windows update happen, and it broke literally everything. Hi, Sweel. So hold on one second. There we go. Okay. And before the rest of the mob. Ah, no mob here. We don't do mobs. The monster doesn't get mobbed. Hi, Celtic Boar. Clavicus, thank you for the resub. Alright. I think I have fixed everything on my stream now. Hi, Cranston. Alright, we have a little bit of a mob. A small mob. The smallest of mob. Persona 5 strikers. It's pretty fun. It's up to you. I wouldn't fault you. I do love me some Persona 5. Hi, Nick. I have so many things that I have to paint. It's actually kind of overwhelming. I am currently painting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. This part of the mob grabbed a room at the ReaperCon hotel block. Oh, Fangod, you're so lucky. I was thinking about trying to get a room in the actual convention hotel, but I already have an Airbnb, so I was like, should I? Should I? And then I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. They're sold out again anyway. So James and I will be in an Airbnb, which is fine. It's one right across the street. Iffy, thank you so much for the resub. Iffy, holy cow, 19 months. Anyway, so we'll be across the street. I will make an appearance at the Reaper of Cons. You better. I bought your ticket for you. All right. Did you figure out what you're doing yet this weekend, Swill? This weekend is Swilla's birthday. That's okay, Effie. I had to take Appa to the vet today, and the vet thinks that Appa might be getting hip dysplasia. So that's gonna be fun. Fangod, thank you for the resub. Look at that. Those 3 resubs got me a hype train. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to monitor the boy. Shoot. I'm gonna have to monitor the boy. And try to get a video of him limping, because he's been limping fairly consistently the past couple weeks. And send the video to the vet, because of course he wasn't limping when I took him to the vet. Oh, I saw that. I saw that, Iffy. Yeah, I showed that off on my stream a couple weeks ago. Isn't it so cute? Christine Van Patten sculpted it. Yeah, exactly. Christine Van Patten sculpted it. I actually haven't bought one yet. I need to grab one. Yes, I also love Christine sculpts. But I'm gonna have to keep an eye on Appa. Send a video to the vet when I can get one of him limping, which is usually after he's been resting. Like, once he's up and walking around, he's fine. It's like when he first gets up from being asleep for a while, he'll limp. Oh, no, Iffy, it's totally fine. It was just a couple weeks ago that I found that one. But I haven't picked one up yet. I need to grab one, for sure. I just have so much other stuff I need to paint that I'm trying to hold off. And my bones order is gonna be here, you know, in the next couple months too. So I'm like, do I? Iffy, this is actually not what I'm going to be painting. That link is for this gal. I'm kind of painting like 6 things at once. This is one of the Tomb Guardians monsters. This is Cybestorms that he wanted me to paint up for him. So I'm just cleaning it up because it needs a lot of cleanup. A lot of cleanup. I didn't realize when they were doing these in resin that they would be like the same kind of quality that I remove from my own resin build plates. Yeah. Let's use this brush. Yeah, this is one of the monsters. Monsters Kickstarter. But it has a lot of supports on it for some reason. Like, there were supports still on its face. Like, they didn't take the supports off of its face for some reason. I don't know. I am also in the process of painting another one of them that I've already painted before. This gal had a mold line down the center of her face. So I had to try to deal with that. And I did my best with it. It is very, very frustrating when a mini has a mold line down the center of its face. Because, like, I don't have the tools to get off mold lines that are that egregious. Like, there's not really that much you can do when it's that bad. I'm just trying to clean this up a little because it's kind of like a, like, see, that's a support. That's also a support. Like, why is there a support right there? I don't understand. I don't remember what I was saying. I don't know. I decided to do hobby stuff. Maybe not painting. Switched over to the painting desk. Nice. Nice. Well, how's everyone else doing? Fan God got their room for ReaperCon. Is anybody else going to ReaperCon outside of Swillow? I know you're going. Because I'll go and drag you if you don't show up. I've got your address. I know where you live. Launch a bunch of... Oh, yeah. I actually saw that. And the reason why I saw that was because Mini Painting Studio is a reseller for them. And I don't know if y'all saw my Instagram post, but I'm doing a class sometime in the month of June. And the class that I'm going to be teaching, I'm only doing because Mini Painting Studio requested for me to do one if I wanted to, and I said sure. And then he was like, "Here's all the minis you can choose from," and I was like, "Oh my God, Moogles!" I didn't pick a Moogle, but I love Moogles. I have my ticket to the con in my hotel down the street. I like the idea of supporting Mini Painting Studio. Yeah, I mean, he's great. He's a really chill dude. He does a lot for the, like, community of people who want to do painting as, like, a full-time job, you know? Painting, or just, like, hobbying in general. I've talked to him a bunch. We dual streamed together one time. Or like I was on his, I actually can't remember. It was a while ago. But he's great. He's great. Squall Moogle. Yeah, exactly. The Squall Moogle was really cute. I liked just the plain Moogle that was on the book. I'm not very good at cleaning up minis. Who is that? Oh, Bruffy! Thank you so much. How you doing? I should probably also get a plane ticket. Oh yeah, I need to do that too, actually. Who got the subs? Umbro, Nevik, Wistmore, Wombat, Combat Prime, Acid Burn Punk. Soobs. Judy says hi. Hi, Judy. I want to come visit. I do. Soon. Soon. I can't wait to hang out by your pool. I'm so glad you guys got a house. I hope you're enjoying it. I can't wait to come back and visit you. Summer of pool. Oh, the vaccine's hitting you in 2 days? Yeah, it's also hitting us in 2 days. I haven't been able to find a place to get it yet, though. I'll probably look once it's actually open for everyone here to get. So in 2 more days. Thanks, Obama. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to get vaccinated. I'm ready to go back to Southern California and see all my friends and see all my family. I'm ready to travel. I am ready. My body is ready. We can start scheduling April 15th. Yeah. In the county that I live in had 10 breakthrough cases. Breakthrough cases? What are breakthrough? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means. Also, hi, Shadow. I got my second shot the other day. Feels good to be vaccinated. I only felt bad afterwards. That's good. COVID cases where the people are fully vaccinated. Ah, yeah. Yep. Yep. Because it's changing and there are multiple... It's like the flu, right? Like, but it's altering faster than the flu. Or maybe it's not actually. I don't even know. Come off, you. All right. Let's get him primed. The vaccine only lessens the symptoms. Ah. Well, Storm, I got your mini. By the way. I know I forgot to tell you after I got it, but it's in my hands. So I got it. Oh, look at that. Look at that print line right there. Can you see that? Shadow, this is one of the Tomb Guardian's monsters. It's the Spectral Mage. Oh, I got a Vortex mixer, you guys. I have been a very good girl, and I have been tracking my calories for 2 weeks straight. No, I didn't, Bruffy. It was a Kickstarter. I did not 3D print it. It is 3D printed, but not from me. Anyway, I've been tracking my calories for 2 weeks now, and I decided that I would get myself a treat. So I got myself a Vortex mixer. Because I'm trying to get on track with losing weight again, because it's been a while and I haven't been losing weight, and I haven't been losing weight because I don't track my calories and I like food. So how in the heck does this even work? All right, I'm gonna guess it goes on like this, and then you have to turn it. Like this? Okay, I figured it out. We're good, we're good, we're good. Just don't use it right next to the microphone. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna deafen y'all. You're gonna get deafened. I actually don't even know where to plug it in. Judy! 12-month gift subscription courtesy of Jacob has entered month 7. What the heck? Jacob gave you a 12-month gift subscription? What? All right, let's see. I want to see how loud it is. Where can I plug you in? Oh, right there. Woo. I have so much stuff on my desk right now. I need to move stuff. Okay, let's see. Come back and I'll make you a giant keto meal on the new grill. I can cook you 28 burger patties at once. I technically am only supposed to have one? Ooh. Ah. Cool. Cool. Oh, it feels so weird on my hand. Neat. Can you all even hear it? Hold on. I want to see. Oh, you can definitely hear it. Ow! That actually kind of hurts. I wonder if I should put it on the floor. Let's see if you can hear it on the floor. It's not as loud. I definitely need it for the paints that I was using yesterday. So if any of you saw, James wanted to paint yesterday. So we were painting. And I didn't want to bring down all of my Reaper paints, obviously, because, like, they're all here. They're all here and here. I didn't want to take them down off the shelves and stuff. So I brought down my, Scale 75 paints, because they're not, I don't have them up, I just had them in boxes still. And so I brought those down, and Scale 75, you need to mix like crazy. You do it too long, your hand goes numb. We can absolutely hear something vibrating off screen. You'll vortex stuff off your table. Yeah, I put it on the floor. So we'll see. We'll see how well that works. All right, I just want to prime this guy, and then we'll go to actually painting a mini. Which brush do I even use for priming nowadays? I feel like I had a bigger brush that I was using. If you put it on cloth, that'll help a lot. Yeah. This is just my Black Badger Stynal Res. Why didn't you bring him up? No, he can come up here if he wants to. He's playing Monster Hunter. He's playing Monster Hunter. He doesn't want to paint with me every time I paint. He wants to hunt monsters. Which I am rank 7, by the way. So I've also been hunting monsters. Yes. Don't take that as an open invitation, Swillow. No hunting monster. You already are trying to hunt monster. Flying, Fan God, for sure. Moogle's hover. So you gotta make it hovering. I keep the mini vortex on my desk and the compressor on the floor. Creates James, the monster hunter in our D&D game. He should be hunting the evil Holly. Wow. I'm pretty sure that was the joke. You have contributed to the joke. Speaking of Holly Monster, she comes out in less than a month from now. My mini comes out in less than a month from now. Your cat is like, why are you not paying attention to me? Hello? James shall forever be known to me as Monster Hunter James. Well, his name and everything is Brigby, so you can call him Brigby. I'm gonna need the coolest custom mini of your mini. Swillow was adding wings to the one that I had sent to him. I don't know if he ever completed it or not, but I know he was altering her to give her wings, because technically my D&D character has wings. She's a flyy girl. I took a variant tiefling that had wings instead of the what is it called? What is the, I forget what the name of the racial ability is. But she would have had a racial ability that would do like, it's a touch once a day, and it would do like 2d10 damage or something. I forget what it's called though. But instead of that, I have wings. I can fly. Monster can fly. It's pretty fun. Moved halfway through the start of that project. Yeah, I figured. Trust me, I'm still finding things that I forgot I had because of moving. I believe I can fly. You want to know something really funny, Storm? I took choir in 7th grade and half of 8th grade, and that was one of the songs that we sang in choir, was that song. It's because Space Jam had just come out, and that song was in Space Jam. So I showed Holly pictures of my pyre of shame, as I've come to call it. Yeah. Anyway. Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. Ugh. That was the first movie I ever saw in theaters. Really? I think the first movie I saw in theaters was a double feature. It was The Lion King and Toy Story. Dr. Rhino, hello. On a related note, if someone wants to buy a ton of Reaper and WizKids, hit me up. Yeah, Swillow's trying to get rid of all of his Reaper minis. And I was like, ooh, maybe I'll think about buying them. There's absolutely no way. Swillow's house is like a store in itself. You don't even want to know the first movie I saw at a theater? No, share it. Tell us. Ooh, this needs to be shaken. You guys, this paint needs to be shaken. Hold on. Let's see if it worked. It totally worked. Heck yes. Vortex mixer. Vortex mixer. I just got a vortex mixer. Because I think it was Cutthroat. I think Cutthroat was like, this is the one I use. And then I was like, I'm gonna save it to my list of things to buy myself when I'm a good girl. And then I bought one of them. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I do, Iffy. I just bought it. I don't know if you were here when I was just talking about it. Is that a vortex mixer, or are you just happy to see me? I essentially spent like $300 on buying storage solutions for my minis, and I came to the realization that I have too many, so I want to get rid of Reaper and WizKid stuff so that I don't think I'll get around to painting it. Yeah, that's fair. Very, very fair. I don't think he has all of them. Or are you saying that he doesn't want to get rid of all of them? because I know that you haven't seen the picture of how many, sorry, pictures of how many he has. But when I was like, oh, maybe I'm interested in buying some of them from you, and then he sent me the pictures, I was like, that's a lot. Oh, Navek, I had some dinos. I sent them to Orc. Hi, Dio. WizKids had some. I would have to take a serious look. If it's metal, I probably have it. Yeah, Swillow has a lot of minis. I spent 149K on a storage solution for minis and cats. He's talking about his house. Goofy, goofy, goofy. Goofy, goofy, goofy. I have all my Dark Sword minis inventory. Oh, I'm shaky today. I also need to put more water in this cup. $149K, you couldn't get an apartment for that here. I have Google Docs with all my minis inventoried. I am not that organized. I used to go to Reaper every weekend when I had 3K in a month in expendable cash, and did this for several years, so I have acquired some minis. Someone needs to make a mini inventory app like the Paint app. Oh my god, that would be amazing, but holy cow, there'd be so many. All the time, too. Reaper has over 4,000 metal minis, and I only have about 800 of them. Oh, yeah. Shadow, I'm sure Swillow does have some of the ones that you would probably want. You two should talk, for sure. Because Swillow's trying to sell them, and I know that you're trying to buy them, Shadow. So, like, y'all should get together and chat about that. I feel like I need to put my magnification glasses on. I'm like struggling to see. Are my eyes getting that old that quickly? You're almost as old as me, Holly. Just opened a box the other day. Oh, you didn't include your bones for. Oh no. Whoops. Wait, which? No, move. Thank you. I'm waiting for Bones 5. Might have to buy a bigger house. I was joking with James. I was like, oh, I need to buy my second house to store all my hobby stuff. But it's just jokes. I don't need a bigger house to store my hobby stuff yet. Yet being the key word. This house is actually like fairly massive. I should never need to get a bigger house for the rest of my life. If anything, I probably should have bought a smaller house. But I really like it, so like, whatever. I almost forgot about it until my mom asked. She wants minis. Does your mom actually paint? I know that she had told you to get some minis before, but does she actually paint them too? She's painted more miniatures than you? Really? I did not know that. I've never seen anything she's painted. I've seen stuff you've painted, obviously, but... I would paint more if I had somebody to paint with. Yeah, it was actually really fun painting with James last night. I wasn't, like... It's been a long time since I've painted, like, in person with another human. Not on stream, talking to people, but, like, physically in person. I forgot how much I actually like doing it. I can't wait for ReaperCon. She would go to the Reaper store with me, and I would buy her 60 to 80. Oh my gosh, she would paint it with what I would call a base coat. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I mean, that's still pretty cool. I need to get a purple. Hoi! This is not the same color. Maybe it is. We'll see. It's similar-ish enough. Did I tell you I'm done painting all the minis for the scene? Yes. Yes, I am super jealous. Y'all paint so fast compared to me. I have so many minis that I need to paint still. Oh, you sent me some pictures of her stuff? All right, let me see. Okay, yeah, I see. I see what you mean. Dang, yeah, she does have a lot of minis painted. I paint for an hour or so a day. I mean, it's really good to like keep up your consistency to paint every single day. I'm terrible and I don't do that. I only really have been painting while I stream. Last night was the first time I painted not on stream in like a year. Sometimes I will paint a little bit while playing D&D, but it's pretty rare. She paints them and throws them into plastic bins. She has a few boxes of paint and stuff. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That is crazy. I didn't paint today. Prepped some. I mean, that's still hobbying. You're still doing the hobby. That's cool, though. It's cool that your mom, like, shares a hobby that you really like. Even if it's not to, like, the same level. That's still pretty neat. I don't think it's crazy. It's just great that someone enjoys a hobby. Yeah. That's why I was so happy that James wanted to paint with me last night. I was like, oh. Because it was, like, completely his suggestion, and I was like, sure. She wants to finish her Space Marine army. Speaking of Space Marines, I want to share something with y'all. I am doing something with Giggling Geekette. It is called Fabulous Marines. Essentially, during the month of June, which is Pride Month, a whole bunch of people, I think it's like something like 30 people so far, are going to be trying to raise money for charity for the Trevor Project. And what it is essentially all of us are coming together and we're each going to be painting a Marine of some sort in like what they would be wearing to a pride parade. So I went out and got this box from my local game store, and I figured, because like I don't play Warhammer, I don't want to buy like a massive set of stuff that I'm literally never going to use. So this came with 3 Marines, and it came with 6 paints and a brush. So I am going to build one eventually. And then at some point in the month of June, I'm going to be painting one on stream. I don't know the style that I'm going to paint it yet. I don't know how I'm going to alter the sword, because I'll probably use the sword. But yeah, I've never put together a mini like this before, so it'll be fun. And it's all for a good cause. So yeah. I'm gonna do 6. Yeah, I know Dr. Rhino's part of it too. And his idea is insane. I don't even know that I'll be able to finish one completely, but we're sure gonna try. They have sculpted shoulder pads. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, again, I've never painted a Marine before. The only Games Workshop minis that I have are the Sylvaneth, because I liked the way that they looked. But yeah, so keep an eye out for that at some point in the month of June. I admit I might have to start a bit early. Yeah, of course. But yeah, I'll be sharing that out more now. Geekette was getting everything together and getting the website made and all that stuff. But yeah, I think it's all ready to be shared now. But yeah, I'm doing a bunch of stuff in June. I'm going to be teaching a class. I'm going to be doing a charity event. My birthday stream will happen, which is going to be basically like a mini give miss, just like last year. So I have one giveaway ready to go. I have an idea for a second one. Yeah, my birthday is 6/6, Dr. Rhino. I gotta come up with another birthday card. Yes, yes you do. I have your one right there. You can see it. Right there. Right there. From last year. Yeah, I know. That did happen fast, huh? A year passed by like nothing. Because what is time in a pandemic? It's nothing. Time is a construct. Time is all in your imagination. Yeah, birthday cards time. I love birthday cards. I love collecting everything that y'all send me and putting it on my wall of love. It makes me really happy to see all the little notes and things that you guys send me. My birthday is right around my charity stream. Yeah, what day is your birthday? Shadow, I went to my P.O. box on Saturday because they were supposed to be there on Saturday, but they weren't there. So I think they probably got delivered yesterday. But I haven't been to my P.O. box again yet. I'm gonna have to try to find... Actually, I can probably go tomorrow. I'll try to go tomorrow after work. On the 26th. I know so many freaking people with June birthdays. It's crazy. There is an insane amount of folks that have birthdays in June. It was running late. Yeah, it for sure was running late. I went to my P.O. box to grab what I thought would be 2 packages, but it only ended up being this guy. He's still drying. Because parents get freaky around Christmas. Gross. Just the more important one. Just the one that's gonna require me to do something. Paint-wise. Maybe that's why I'm named Holly. I don't know. No, I'm not named Holly because of that. My mom said she named me Holly because of some soap opera actress or something. I don't remember. It was either a soap opera character that she liked or a soap opera actress. Delivered yesterday? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll go and get it tomorrow. That one should just be in my P.O. box. Should be small enough that it fit in there. The other one was in a secondary box. So I had to take a key and go into it. Thankfully, it's not around the holidays anymore. So for the most part, they don't need you to be there in person while they're open. But sometimes they do. Like the last thing that I got, I had to go there while they were open, which is so annoying. Because it's far now. My P.O. box is far. In a card photo mailer. Yeah. Oh. You aren't named after Christmas? No. I know. My dad is Santa. I like to tell people that my name is Holly and my dad is Santa. And that just makes it more obvious that my dad is Santa because he named me Holly, but that's not actually true. But yes, for those of you who've never seen a picture of my father, he is Santa Claus. He is most definitely Santa Claus. I will show a photo of him. Oh. Ugh. That tickled my lip. I mean, look at this man. Look at this man. He's literally Santa Claus. Like, that's my dad. That is my dad. This is a picture of all of us a couple of years ago. These are all my siblings and my nieces. These two are nieces. But sibling, sister, sister, brother-in-law, sister, brother-in-law, or brother, brother-in-law. And obviously my dad. And these two are my nieces. Someday Holly will take over as the next Santa Claus. You know it! But everybody's naughty. Everybody's on the naughty list, which means nobody gets anything. Ha 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 ha! Wah ha ha! Makes my job easy. Army painter bottles for everyone! Oh no. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. That's a terrible... That's worse than coal. Santa monster! Ha 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 ha! I will live truly to my name. Santa monster. You'll regret you gave me this power. Iffy. No, I'm usually not quiet. I'm usually a loud lady. Ba-da-dum, 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 bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-bum, bum, 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 ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-da. All right, I was requested to do blue and purple. So I need to get a blue. I still have Hanukkah Harry. Oh, it's a dog boofing. I was like, what is that sound? I can hardly hear it over the sound of the music in my headphones. But I can hear it. Teal is not blue. Don't even try it. No, I wasn't gonna get teal. Come on. I just primed up some 3D prints. So much easier to see them versus the clear resin I use. Yeah. Yes. Oh, you guys. So the other day, James and I wanted to get some hot pot because I love a hot pot. And it's very keto. As long as you have enough fat with it and you don't eat too much protein. Anyway. So we went to the Asian market and got one of the hot pot kits because we got a hot pot a couple months ago. And I got one called Mala Spice. And so we're in there, we're eating it, and both of us are like it's spicy, but it's also numbing our mouths and our lips and our tongues. And we're both like, are we allergic to this? Like, are we dying? And then I look up what Mala Spice is. Mala Spice literally means numbing spice. So it's a spice that actually is supposed to numb your mouth. And we were both just like, bleh. So it was like a very weird sensation. I was like, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Like, what is even happening? But it was good. We had hot pot tonight too, because we bought too much meats to eat in one hot pot sitting. So we had it again tonight. Yeah, I don't actually know who that is, Dave, but I don't know a lot of things. So when people say stuff, I just tend to go along with it, you know? But I don't know who that is. Or what that is. I should probably paint this gal's hair. Gal, I should probably paint your hair. Are you hearing boofs? I don't know where the dogs are. Hold on, let me go see. She's like right outside. What are you doing? What are you guys doing? They're both just sleeping in the hallway. This is a pretty blue. Oceanic blue. We're gonna do it. This gal's just gonna be bright. Paint mixed. Oh, it's an SNL skit. Oh my goodness. Oh no. All right, we're gonna mix it a little bit more. I didn't abandon them. They're in the hallway. They're not in the hallway. They're in like where my workstation is. And it's probably because there are a bunch of blankets in there just laying all out on the floor. There's just a ton of blankets chilling on the floor in there. Abandons them, please. I had to take Appa to the vet today. Abandons them. This paint is very thin. You are very thin, Oceanic Blue. I want to use a different blue. Which one of you are not going to be very super thin? let's try this one. It's a sample. It's similar. Appa's fine. He had been limping fairly significantly. And normally he will limp for a little bit if he, like, you know, hurts himself or if he exerts himself for too much or whatever. And after a couple of days he'll stop and then he'll be fine again. Well, he wasn't fine and he has been limping like fairly consistently. The vet thinks that he might have hip dysplasia, or he might be like experiencing symptoms of arthritis, which hip dysplasia, arthritis, whatever. So I have to monitor him for a week and then try to get a video of him limping, because I took him to the vet and he wasn't limping. And the vet was like, well, I think it might be this. One of his hind legs feels more tense than the other, but try to get a video of him when he's limping. So I have to, and he really does it once he's been laying around for a while. So I'm gonna try to get a video of him when he is, after he like wakes up from sleeping for a while, to send it to the vet so that the vet can be like, yep, that's what it looks like. I'm pretty sure he's right that that's what it is. Corgis have a tendency to get hip dysplasia. That's like one of the things, because they're short little sausage dogs. Hi, Aragorn. How are you doing? Long time no see. Thank you for the resub. 16 entire months. That is a long time. But yeah, so I just basically have to monitor him. Try to get a video of him limping to send to the vet. And then once the vet sees it, he will probably prescribe some like anti-inflammatories. And we'll see how Appa does with those. We might have to get him x-rays. I'm probably gonna have to get some x-rays to see how bad it is. Because I was actually feeling around his back legs and one feels like very significantly more tense than the other. So yeah. There might come a time where he needs surgery. And we'll take that as it comes. Oh, I'm also fairly certain that Cora cracked a tooth and she's gonna have to get a tooth removed. So, I'm gonna be spending a lot of money on my doggies in the next couple of months. Because I noticed the other day, I'll just like grab my dogs and like pry their mouths open and look at their teeth every once in a while to make sure they're good. And the last time I did it, a couple days ago, to Cora, she had a whole mess of plaque on her biggest canine on the left side. Not the canine. The canine's the sharp one. Whatever the biggest tooth is in the back on the top. Which, funny enough, is the same tooth that Appa broke when he was little that had to get removed. Because it was rotting. Like crazy rotting. So, it looks just like that. So I'm fairly certain she's gonna have to get that removed. And I'm just like, oh man. This is gonna be a pricey next couple of months for these dogs. I've been like carrying Appa up and down the stairs recently to try to help him. But otherwise, he's good. It was really cute actually, because the vet, because I guess because of COVID still, they don't let you in with the vet while they're doing the examination. So I just walked him in, or I handed him over to the tech, and the tech took him back. Hi, Callie. The tech took him back, and he called me. The vet called me, asked me some questions on the phone while he was looking at Appa, and he's like, he's a little bit overweight still. He needs to lose like 2 pounds, so I need to restrict his food to help him lose some more weight. And he was like, I tried to get him to walk around a limp with some treats, and he's like, he wasn't limping, but he sure is a happy boy. And I'm like, yeah, he is a happy boy. I've never heard a vet say like, been like that casual, you know? He's a happy boy. It was really cute. So probably gonna have to exercise him a little bit more, but in a way that's less impactful on his leg. So I think part of the reason why things are escalating for him is because my backyard has a bunch of like little pebble rocks throughout the whole thing. And I notice when he's walking on them, he steps like really weirdly. So I think I have to not play with him on the pebbles. I have to like make sure he only is playing on the grass, which there's not a lot of grass in my backyard. My backyard's really small. And it's covered in like pebbles. I don't really know why they chose that, but that's fine. So it might just be shorter walks or something that I do with him. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the vet suggests. There's also like a, there's a place nearby. Haven't been here in a while. Yeah, what's up, ya boy? There's a place near where I live that has like a dog pool, which a pool is low impact exercise for like everybody. So I imagine he would have fun with it. He loves swimming. So I think he would enjoy that as exercise. If I really needed to do like super low impact exercise for him, that would be one good way to do it. I've never had him exercise in a pool before though. He's only swam a couple of times in his life, but he loves playing in the bath. A dog bog. Yeah, exactly, Scud. A dog bog. All right, let's paint her hair. A dog bog. Ow. My leg cracked. I might actually get an even darker brown. Let me get an even darker brown. I'm mixing my paints. I got a vortex mixer. So I am mixing my paints in my vortex mixer. All right, we're gonna use nut brown, Inktense brown, and then I'm actually gonna go up to blonde shadow as the lightest highlight. Ow! That was my knee. I keep hitting my knee against the container of paints that I have down here. Which is funny, because I have so much paint that I have a drawer full of paint at my feet, and also all of the paints behind me on either side that you can kind of see. Gonna call it a night. All right. Bye, Shadow. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging out. I saw that, yeah, it's literally a wall of paint. I've got 2 nail polish racks on that side and 2 nail polish racks on this side, and they're almost completely full. They're not quite completely full, but they're almost completely full. There's space. However, I do have like more paint all over the place. So, you know, that's a thing. Why are you pulling up my P.O. box, Sophie? What are you doing? Just for fun? No, not lots of duplicate colors. I just like having all of the colors. I like having all of the colors. All the paint that is on the wall over there are all Reaper paints, and Reaper has like, I don't even know how many total paints Reaper has, but I have all of the scale 75 line, which is not up there. Again, these are only Reaper. I have a bunch of Citadel paints. I have a bunch of random, literally random paint that is like all different kinds, all different brands that I haven't organized or put up yet. I have some Vallejo. What else do I have? Pro Acryl. What are you? Metallics. That was a Vallejo. Yeah, all of my scale 75 metallics are in there. What else do I got? Those are my Vallejos. I have the Minotaur ghost tints. I've got like freaking everything. It's kind of a problem. But yeah, if there's a color that you're looking for very specifically, I probably have it. I just like collecting paint. Except I don't use all of them. I mostly use Reaper. Which, like, all of the paints that I have on my desk right now are all Reaper. So, you know. Yes, that's very true. I was actually thinking about getting, and I know this is crazy, but I was thinking about getting a couple more nail polish racks. I could probably put like 4 up here and actually display all of my paints because I have that many. So we'll see. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. We're not quite there yet, but maybe one day. This poor gal's face is having a rough time. This is the mini that had a mold line straight down her face, unfortunately. You could hide some behind your whiteboard. Yeah, I could. Run a model train track around the room with cargo bars full of paint. That is a wonderful idea. I actually really like that. Okay. Better. Not a bad idea. I used to have a Hogwarts train, but I sold it when I moved up here. I'd had it since I was 14. Apparently, when I was little, I don't recall doing this, and I don't even know how I entered, but I had entered some sort of Harry Potter contest on Kids WB. Does anybody remember Kids WB? And I won a freaking Harry Potter Hogwarts train set. And the craziest thing was it arrived the day I was going to see the very first Harry Potter movie. Like, the launch day of the very first Harry Potter movie was the day that it came to my house. And it arrived in this, like, pretty big box because it's a model train. And my dad's like, "What did you buy?" And I was like, "I don't know." Because I think I was like 14 or something at the time. Like, I was pretty young, 14 or 15. Anyway. But I was like, I don't know. This was like back in the day when like getting a package in the mail was not something normal. That's the Scale 76 Blues coming in at 10:15 from Palettville. Yep. I love it. I love it. No, but that was the coolest thing ever. I feel like I shouldn't have sold that, but I did. It's gone. Somebody at my work has it. Probably gave it to like his kids or something. I'm a giant kid. I should have kept it for myself. I had literally only ever taken it out of the box once, though. So I was like, somebody who will actually use this should probably take it and enjoy it. Where, you know, I had it for who even knows how many years? 20 years? Almost 20 years? They probably sold it as a collectible. I still had the paper on the inside that said that I won it from Kids WB. Like, I never took that out. Because why would I, you know? But it was crazy. Nah, I don't think he sold it. I looked it up anyway, and it wasn't worth, like, that much. I think I sold it for about as much as you would sell it, like, on eBay or whatever. So... because I looked it up before I sold it. I was like, should I sell this, like, on eBay or something? Like, is this worth anything? And I looked it up, and it, like, it wasn't. So, I was good with it. I was good with selling it. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's highlight the hair. This paint at some point got another paint bottle that exploded all over it. So what are y'all doing tonight? What's going on with everybody? I know I lost some people to sleep, but what's everyone else up to? Jarrett, waiting for a wash to dry, chilling, looking at minis. How you doing, mosquito boy? I didn't even know you were here. I do that whole lurk thing with like everybody too. So you're playing No Man's Sky. I love No Man's Sky. I haven't played it in a couple months though. I got back into it. Got a few of James' friends really into it. Got James really into it, and then I stopped playing. Big lurker, I paint. Yeah. I tend to really only lurk in streams during the workday. Like when I'm working. I feel like I've probably said this before, but it's really nice to have somebody speaking in the background. Because I'm used to working in an office where there's constant conversation going on. And so having somebody like talking in the background when I'm not in meetings and stuff is really nice. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Like, that's the good thing about open world games like that, is literally whatever you want to do, you can do. And it's not like you're playing the game wrong. You're playing the game however the heck you want, which is how it's intended. Which is very nice. I liked planet hopping and discovering all of the stuff on planets. And then when they added pets, I really, really liked planet hopping and seeing all the different like animals on the planets. That's what I liked to do. That was like about when I stopped, was when they added pets. Not for any specific reason, it was just I don't know. I just stopped playing it. The planet I'm on right now has a random giant worm. Oh yeah, I dropped a base on a planet like that. It scared the heck out of me. I feel like I need an even smaller brush. I'm gonna use a really small brush for this. Let's see. 0. That should be small enough. There is so much fuzz on that brush. I need glasses that... I need my 4 times magnification glasses. I can't see this well enough. Ooh! I take off my regular glasses now and everything on my screens is super blurry. Alright, that's better. Alright, I've got 4 times magnification powers now. This still is... I feel like this brush is still too big. That's okay. We're figuring it out. If you can see the top of my head, I apologize. Oh no, you can't. That's good. I feel like I have to hold this mini in such a weird way to do what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get very thin hairs painted onto it. And I can only see the lines when I hold it in a certain direction. Even with my 4 times magnification, it's been quite a while since I've painted like consistently. I feel like my painting skills have gotten a little bit worse. I don't know if you all ever take like a few months off of painting and then come back and you're like, oh my god, what am I even doing? It's kind of like what I'm feeling like right now, a little bit. Not that I took months off, I just didn't paint very consistently for a couple months. I can't see with these on, which is why I keep moving around like that. Like, I can't actually see what I'm doing outside of when I'm looking directly at the mini. So, if I'm making weird faces or whatever, you know why. See, I'm like painting really big lines. I wonder if it's just my brushes are starting to... My brushes are starting to go, or if it's my skills as an artist are starting to go. It's one or the other. Oh man. Maybe I'm trying to do too small of lines. All right, Iffy, have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Sleep well. You all can't even really see what I'm doing, can you? I need to figure out my lighting situation in this room. It's pretty bad. You used to be able to, on the camera, see what I was doing. And now you can't really anymore. So... I need to figure that out. So y'all can actually see the detail of the stuff I'm trying to do. Well, if anybody has anything they're painting that they want to share, you can post it in my Discord, !Discord. No pressure, though. I love seeing FanGod stuff. I'm following both of FanGod's Instagrams. FanGod has like a whip Instagram and then like a completed stuff Instagram. There's this one person that I follow on Instagram that I've been following forever that every time I see a mini on there, I always know it belongs to that person before I see the name. He's crushing it. Yeah. He's a really good painter. I have 2 minis that he's painted for me now. But yeah, that one person, their name is Moonglum's Minis, or Moonglum Minis, or I don't know if it's with an S or not. I don't remember. But every time I see their minis, I'm like, that's Moonglum. And then it just so happens to be them. And I'm like, haha! They have like such a unique style. Alright, let's use the blonde now. Oh no, wait, I need to do the braid. The braid. Braid, braid, braid. I like braids. Okay, that's good. Okay. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. All right. This is gonna have to be, I'm gonna have to be very careful. It's like caramel brown. Everybody has that like one thing they really like to paint. For me, it's eyes, which is weird because I know most people hate eyes. I know Fangod really likes hair. I guess hair's fun too. The lighter you go, the more careful you have to be because you have to get it smaller and smaller and smaller, essentially, is what you're trying to do. Mini monster paints to walk me through. Oh, that's good, Jarrett! I still need to do my non-metallic metal. I took a class at ReaperCon for it, which they taught the basic concept for too. And I think I did okay, but I never tried it again since ReaperCon like 2 years ago. This is the last in-person ReaperCon that happened. So, just goes to show how long it's been. I am terrified of learning new things. Haha. I also don't really like to learn new things on stream. I'm kind of a baby in that regard. So, I'm glad that you did it. It's always nice to learn a new skill and then, like, utilize it on your own and just be like, heck yes, and just, like, knock it out of the park. I watched someone do non-metallic metal for the first time, and it didn't look good until she put like the last highlight, and then my eyes were like, wait, that's metal, and I was like, wow, painting is magic. Because painting is magic. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my gosh. Woo, my eyes. Okay. It's looking good. I have to take these off to see how it really looks, because looking at it with 4 times magnification versus looking at it with your actual eyes is like very different. You can kind of see what I'm doing now that I've gotten it highlighted up a little bit more, so that's good. Yeah, you can definitely see the highlight now. I'm glad I'm sitting here and painting though. Just so, you know, everybody here is aware, I've been like so stressed out lately. I haven't wanted to... I have this thing where I feel bad about doing something I love when I feel like I haven't gotten enough like work done for the day. And I've been feeling very much like that a lot lately, which is terrible. Because then I feel bad that I'm also not doing the thing that I love, which is like streaming and painting. And then I just get even sadder. So, I'm trying really hard to not let my stress from work carry into the rest of my night. So I'm trying to leave work after work. Like once I'm done with working, I think it's even harder for me now that I'm like after work, it's not like I leave an office and like drive home. No, I'm already home. You know? So it's like there's no like break in between the two things. That's like, okay, now it's relaxation time. It's home time. It's puppy time. It's like time to make dinner. It's, you know, time to be at your house. No, because I'm always at my house. So I think it's been even harder for me lately to, you know, really get away from feeling like I haven't done enough for the day. Suddenly my office always feels like work because yes, yeah, exactly. So I've been trying really hard to get better at making sure that when the workday is over, I remove all of the stresses from the day from my brain before settling in to do anything, just because I know I'm gonna feel bad if I don't do the things that I love, on top of already feeling like I haven't done enough in the day. So I'm trying to work myself out of that terrible habit, because otherwise I sit on my butt and I do literally nothing. I haven't been able to stream my Wednesday stream in about 2 months. Yeah, and also my weird workday meetings, so I work in a job that I work with people literally around the world. So there's some days where I have to have a meeting from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. and then from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. to make sure that I'm able to get everybody around the globe in all the offices in that meeting. And that meeting used to be on Wednesday, so I switched my stream from Wednesday to Thursday, and then we moved the meeting to Thursday, and I'm supposed to stream on Thursday, so every other Thursday now I'm like, haha, gotta start late, and it's like, dang it. Anyway, so I keep having to like adjust my stream schedule for my work stuff, but my work stuff is probably changing again. So, haha, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just going to start late until I'm told, hey, here's what your new work is gonna be. Cause like things are changing in my work too. And so I might not even technically be in the same role anymore in a couple months. I don't know. We'll see. I keep being told nothing's gonna change, but my entire organization is going through like a restructure, so who knows if I'll even have a job in 2 months. I don't. I keep being told, no, nobody's gonna lose their jobs, but like I've heard that so many freaking times, and then people lose their jobs that I refuse to believe it. I refuse to be truly comfortable with that statement. So that's kind of another stressor on me. I'm not too worried, but I've been at the company for 10 years and I've seen it happen a whole bunch of times. So, you know. She's not looking too bad. Not too shabby. Her hair doesn't look really brown. It looks kind of like caramelly, but you know, honestly, I'm way happier with her now than I was yesterday. I was very unhappy with this mini yesterday. I started painting it yesterday when James and I were painting together. And I saw her face and I was like, no, her face is so bad. Actually, let me show you. I will show you. With my janky way of showing you. So I do this thing with my glasses, and then I bring the mini up. Oh, look at her poor face. She's got a mold line right down the side of her face, right there on her left eye. But you can see the highlights that I did on the hair. Yeah. Yeah, she's, she had an accident when she was younger. She had an accident when she was younger, that's all. She just has a little bit of a scar. going across the left side of her face. It's fine. She's fine. It's okay. She's good. She's healed from it. She's doing her best. She's a mage, so she's living her best mage life, you know? Wow, you can actually see it on my stream now. All right, I'm gonna get the leather colors. Actually, you know what? No, yeah, I definitely need to get the leather colors. These two colors are actually like some of my favorite. I use them for like pretty much all the leather that I do. Ready leather and oiled leather. You can go all the way up to the burnt orange, which is the third color in the triad. But I usually tend to leave it at oiled leather. So, yes, you can. Links are open as long as you're not a jerk. Oh, yes. I actually saw this earlier. This meme. I saw this meme earlier. Sometimes you just have to take the loss. Yes. Sometimes, like, you just try so hard to make the eyes even, and it just doesn't work. Mine looks good, yeah. It's just like the line. It's like where the line is on her is like really bad. Like she had a mold line, and so it makes it look a little bit weird. I need to give her eyebrows really quick, actually, before I forget. Where's the dark brown? She needs eyebrows. That's one of the reasons why her face looks weird. I tend to find that until my mini has eyes and eyebrows, it always looks weird to me. And then once the eyes are done and the eyebrows are done, I'm like, okay, all right. You look like you could be an actual person now. I think that's why I like eyes. There. She doesn't look that bad. She actually looks okay. I'm gonna take a photo of it and zoom in, though, and I'm gonna be like, oh, yikes. All good, though. Ow. I stabbed myself. All right. I'm struggling on the bad I worked on last night. Not my best. Oh, yeah? It happens. Like, good night, Callie. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. Sleep well. Sometimes you just do not have a good time. You know? And that's okay. You just gotta keep on keeping on. That was me yesterday. Now that I've painted her a little bit more, I'm a little bit more happy with her. But yeah, she was frustrating me really hard yesterday. Bard. The bad bard. Yeah, it happens. if you want to share a picture, Jarrett, I could give you some suggestions or feedback or whatever. My luck is officially shit right now. I tried to order this Harry Potter mini for my wife, and I've gotten an order canceled and another order from a different supplier gave me the wrong mini. Oh no, that sucks. Clavicus posted a mini in Discord. All right, hold on, let me bring this over. Ooh, I've like half painted this one. So, funny enough, this looks amazing, by the way, especially the skin. When I painted this, I very dumbly was like, I want on the hair for it to be like black. So like I dry brushed it black. Don't do that. I learned. Don't try to dry brush black arm hair. I gave up on him a long time ago. This is like when I first started painting. He was one of like the first minis that I had tried to paint. I wonder if I still have him somewhere. Anyway, he's probably over there somewhere, but yeah, he is a big old boy. It's true. But yes, don't dry brush black arm hair. It is a weird thing. Oh, Jarrett. This is the one that James picked for his second mini. James is going to paint his second mini. It's going to be this one. The non-metallic metal looks good. Like, for your first attempt, that is not bad at all. Like, I do see... Hold on. Make it bigger. I do see some spots that, like, need to be blended a little bit more. And you could do that with... I feel like when people do it, they use washes. Like, a really light wash to blend it. But it looks good. Like... Oh, Jesus. I didn't want to make it that big. Holy moly. Zoom out. I can see like the highlights that you were doing and where you place them. Like, it looks good. For a first attempt, this is like an amazing first attempt. And yes, the Maggot Crown Ogre Juggernaut is a super popular mini to pick. It was just funny. Oh, what? Wrong one. Because James was like, I was like, okay, well, you're probably gonna finish this mini. Like, what other, do you want me to bring down another one for you to paint? Because we went downstairs. We didn't paint up here. And he's like, yeah, like, find me like a generic knight. Like a generic knight mini. And I was like a generic knight. Okay. So I brought down, I think it was like 3 of the 2019 ReaperCon, iconics that all were just like in armor with a big sword, you know. It was, I brought down 2 women and 2 men, and then I brought down the Maggot Crown Ogre Juggernaut, and that's the one that he picked. Raid, new meta design. Thank you so much for the raid. 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 How are you doing, new meta? Can we please get a shout out for new meta? And for all of the other streamers that are here, because I'm terrible at asking for shout outs. If you are a streamer and you would like to share your stream, please shout yourself out if you are so inclined. !SO and then your name should do it. If you don't want to shout yourself out, that's fine. I'm doing pretty good. I'm way happier with this mini. I'm like shaking my legs really hard, so it's making the whole thing shake. I'm way happier with this mini than I was yesterday when I was painting her. AT Roger, this is actually a Tomb Guardians mini. She's got a little book here too. I had painted her once before a very long time ago. The book goes on top of her hand right there like that. But yeah, this is a Tomb Guardians. My exclamation point, what is it, is actually not what I am painting right now. I was going to paint this gal, This is a Reaper mini. But I decided I didn't want to try to do non-metallic metal, which I was going to do on her, on all the gold pieces. So instead, I was like, I'm gonna work on something else. So now I have like 5 minis in progress, maybe 6. Because that's how we do things here. Don't ever finish a project, just keep starting new ones when the current one gets frustrating. That's actually not what I usually do. I usually am pretty good at doing one at a time. But I have so many that I'm just like, I'm gonna do all the things. Yeah, I know, right? Only 5 or 6. I'm usually really good at only focusing on one mini at a time. But lately, I seem to be extraordinarily scatterbrained. So, this planet has glowing turtles. Get yourself a glowing turtle, Storm. Everyone can use a glowing turtle as a pet. Storm is playing No Man's Sky, by the way. He's not actually on a planet with glowing turtles. I mean, unless he is. If that's the case, like, hello, share the invite. Share the love. I just counted my unfinished oops. Well, I mean, okay, so technically, if you're counting minis that I started and like never based, that's a lot more. I have like 5 or 6 that I owe people. So this one is a commission. It's like not actually a commission, but it's commission. This one also is was a pick your poison giveaway mini. This one is also her skin and hair is done. I was painting this one for myself. Hi, Darth Raynar. Corgi butt. I started this Rhino Beetle because I wanted to see what the shifting paints looked like, and they look really cool. I don't owe that to anybody. That one was for me. This one has now been started. Well, he's been primed, I guess. But this is also somebody this is an ode mini. So, is that all of them? Yeah. But then, you know, I have one like this that she just got very little done to her. This one was more for fun than anything else. This was the first mini that when James and I started painting together a couple months ago, I started painting this one. And I kind of hated all the colors that I was painting her. None of the colors wanted to stick to her very well. But yeah, I have a bunch of minis that I owe people that I'm trying to like get painted and sent off to them. I'm just really bad with painting quickly. I paint very slow. Very, very slow. Oh, I hear some boofing in the background. No rush on yours. Yours is gonna be fun though. Actually, Storm, how do you want it painted? Like, do you have a preference on what you're looking for? Or do you just want me to paint it however I want? Because this one, it was requested to do like a blue and purple. So that's why I'm doing it like this. obvious troll is obvious. I want you to OSL with an airbrush. Wow. Yeah, AT Roger. This one is Tomb Guardians. This one is also Tomb Guardians. These two are metal. Their newer line is resin. So this one's 3D printed resin. I mean, I know this is really hard to see because it's all black, but this one is a resin one. The newer one, I think the dwarves, I actually, maybe all of them, maybe they switched all of them to resin now. But yeah, this one is this. It's the Spectral Mage. I really like whoever painted this one, the Spotted Painter, that's who painted this one. Whoever painted this one did a freaking amazing job. Like, I love the way that looks. Ghost of Christmas Past? I will have to look at what that would look like. I actually don't know. Let's see. So, I've painted one of their kobolds. Do I have it somewhere? Let me see really quick. Oh, okay. Or the website just doesn't work for me? Something is happening, something weird is happening since I did, there we go. Since I did a Windows update, my like computer just doesn't want to do stuff. Let me see if I have the little kobold that I painted over here in my done pile. Of course I don't. Why would I? Maybe it's in here. Oh, yikes. All of my minis got like... All of my minis got... Oh, yeah, here it is. Alright, well, some of the paint chipped off of this little one here. Wrong thing. But this is one of the kobolds from them too. There we go. This is also Tomb Guardians. I think that's all the ones that I have. From Tomb Guardians. Yeah, I don't have any more. They were supposed to send me more, but I still haven't gotten them. So, yeah. All of my minis that were metal, I did like, oh no, this girl's sword fell off or whatever she was holding. Whoops. When I moved, I did a very terrible job at like packing my minis up, so they're all kind of just everywhere. I'll have to go through and fix all the ones that I messed up. I thought I gave this one away. I didn't think I kept this one. I really liked this one, this little Kenku. I don't know why I like this one so much. I just really liked it. Anyway. Wow, this is one of the first minis I ever painted, you guys. Look at this. Oh no! She's got derpy eyes. Look at this guy. Look at this base. This is like one of the bases that I'm the most proud of. He is very metallic, but I really liked how I did the base. It like cracked a little bit over time, but it's better than Barnum feeling on awe. This one took me like less than 30 minutes to paint. I remember getting this one painted up and being like, holy cow, can I actually paint that fast? Anyway, I'm gonna put these back before I keep getting all nostalgic and stuff. But yeah, The Tomb Guardians minis are nice. If you get one that doesn't have mold line across the face, this one, unfortunately, it's hard to tell in the camera here, but she had a mold line going across her face on one side. And I did my best to clean it up, but yeah, sometimes you just have to deal with terrible mold lines in places that are not great. If it's not metal, though, you're probably not going to have that problem. You're just going to have to clean up other things like supports and stuff like that. So, yeah, I would just keep that in mind. It happens with all brands, though. Like, I've had mold lines go across the face on Reaper minis, too. It was just sad because, like, I've painted this specific mini before and she didn't have a mold line across her face. So it was just, like, probably this one. I've been working my way through models made in resin, cast, not so great, so I totally get it. Yeah, for sure. It just depends. And I feel like most companies, too, would be willing to, like, send you a different one if you got it and it was like really egregiously terrible. But yeah. Ghost of Christmas Future. Send me, Storm, send me a photo of like what you mean. Because I'm not sure what you mean. Like, send me a photo on Discord so that I have it for later when I actually start painting yours. Yeah, find something for me for inspiration. Having inspiration for minis is definitely helpful for me. I like to use a lot of reference photos for things if I can get them. Ow. I feel like she's not in focus. There we go. Now she's more in focus. Oh shoot, I forgot I have a meeting tomorrow at 7. Oh, I have a 7 a.m. meeting. I usually don't wake up until 7. But one of my coworkers in Europe was like, hey, we're gonna do this meeting of like project ingestion and how the whole process works. Do you want to come to it? And I was like, at 7? I was like, oh, I don't really want to wake up that early, but I really do want to attend that meeting. So yes, I guess I'm just probably not gonna have showered yet. So that'll be fun. Roll out of bed and go into a meeting that talks about project management. Fun, fun, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Sorry if I talk about my real world work too often. It's like the only other thing I have to chat about because I do nothing else. I work and then I paint sometimes, and that's about it. I got no other hobbies outside of some video games. If y'all want to talk about Monster Hunter. Aw, JJ, bless you, my child. I can tell you I am Hunter rank 7 on Monster Hunter, and I completed my Mizutsune high rank set. So, yeah. But I don't know how many people here play Monster Hunter. I'm helping build James a PC. I'm playing Star Wars Old Republic. Nice. Would Monster Hunter be fun for me in my 50s? Yes, Storm. Yes, it would. It might be frustrating if you've never played it before. Because having somebody who knows what they're doing and can explain the game to you is good. Like, James is really, really, really into Monster Hunter, and he's played it forever, so he can, like, kind of help me and explain what everything means. But honestly, like, even if you're just doing low rank hunts over and over again, it's still fun. The radial menu for me is difficult to navigate. I'm not used to that kind of menuing. Knowing what all the items do and how to get them and how to craft and all the like sets of armor and stuff. Like, it's all just a learning process, but it's fun. And you could definitely play it. Monster Hunter Rise is on the Switch, so if you both have Switches, you can play together. Yeah. Leveling a bounty hunter. I feel like I played Star Wars Old Republic a long time ago, but I haven't played it recently. Like, it's been a while. I haven't played an MMO in a long time. I played WoW for years. I'm kind of the type of person that enjoys video games that I feel like people don't have to rely on me very much. Like, I'm not super great at competitive games. I tend to just get stressed out by that. So I try not to play those kind of games. No, I'm not gonna go back. I'm not gonna go back. I don't have time. That's the thing. Like, the problem I have with a lot of things is I have kind of an obsessive personality. As is evident by the amount of paint that I own. But when I get into doing something, I have to finish it. So like, if I start reading a book, for example, I like don't want to put it down. If I get into it, if I don't get into it, I don't care. But if I get into it, I like don't want to put it down. It's the same thing with games. If I get really into a game, I don't want to stop playing it, and that's all I can think about. So things like Monster Hunter that you can go into, do a hunt for like 30 minutes, and then be done, like that's good. Things like MMOs, that's, I mean, I guess you could go into a raid and do a raid and be done, but it's a little different. But yeah, so that's why if I know that there's going to be an MMO or like a JRPG or even just a general RPG that I know I want to play, I will usually wait to start it until I have some sort of vacation. Like Guild Wars 2, I took a week off of work and played it like the entire week. I took a week off to play Final Fantasy VII Remake and then massively regretted it because I did not enjoy that game. The gameplay was okay. I liked the gameplay. The story was much to be left to be desired for me. So the problem I have is I don't like being left with cliffhangers even. I don't like unanswered questions. Like, I want to know what happens, and I'm not the type of person that I want to use my imagination to fill in the blanks. Nah, just tell me what happened. And with Final Fantasy VII Remake, I feel like they expected the player to use their imagination with a lot of stuff, and I didn't like that. My brother-in-law sent me... Oh my gosh. 5 pounds? That's a lot. That is a lot. That's actually kind of gross. I'd be like, thanks. What am I supposed to do with all of this? I never played a single Final Fantasy game. Oh, really? I really liked 15 until the point where you leave the main continent, which is honestly like most of the game is on the main continent. The story just like was, after you leave the main continent, the story is like, what? I really enjoyed 7. I really enjoyed 8. 9 is my favorite. Final Fantasy 9 is my favorite Final Fantasy. Best Final Fantasy. I played 10. I played 10 too. I wouldn't play 10 or 10-2 again, but I played them when they came out when I was younger. Even 8 was kind of confusing, if I'm being honest. But, the only ones that I haven't played 12. I played 13. I played whatever the second one of 13 was. And then, was it Lightning Returns? I don't remember. But I've played a lot of Final Fantasies. I haven't played any of the ones before 7, though. Which I know that's a lot of people's favorites. And I'm not a big Tactics person, so I didn't play Tactics. Which I know is also like blasphemy for a lot of people, because Final Fantasy Tactics is like everyone's freaking favorite game. I am not a big fan of Tactics games, so I didn't play that one. But yeah. Whoops. Nah, that dried like instantly. But yeah, I played a lot more video games when I was younger. Now that I am a little bit older, I have a lot more responsibilities. I don't have time. And again, the obsessive personality thing. Which is usually why I will finish a mini and then go on to the next one. Because I want to see stuff finished. I want stuff to be finished. I hate leaving things unfinished. But, you know, it's all good. No worries, JJ. Have a good night. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you later. JJ is like all over Twitch all the time. He's crazy. I never expect like people that are in everyone else's channels to come and watch mine. I know I'm not the most entertaining person in the world, but I'm here anyways. So for those of you that do come in and hang out with me, it is appreciated. I could sit here and talk to myself the whole time, but it's way more fun to talk to other human beings, you know? Aw, Jarrett. Thank you. Can we make... I would make... Okay, I don't want to make JJ a mod here. I would feel bad making JJ a mod. Like, I don't want him to feel like he has to be in my stream every time I stream. He's in mod in so many other channels. I never want to make somebody a mod because it's like, you have to work for me now. Work for me. I don't know. I feel like over time I've gotten really good. Yes, you do, JJ. JJ, if you want to be a mod in this stream, like, I will make you one. You don't have to do any mod related things though. How do I do it? Hold on. Can I do it from this thing? I actually don't know if I can. No, I can't do it from there. I can do it from here though, I'm pretty sure. Mod. There. You're a mod now, JJ. You have to stay forever. Woo! I'm just East Coast time, so I'm often passed out when you get on. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Now my name looks right. You don't have to do any mod related things. Seriously, I do not expect for you to do mod related things. You just have mod powers in every other stream, so you might as well have mod powers here too, right? Am I right? You know? Mod power trip. Now my name looks right. I've been up since... Oh my god, JJ, go to bed. Yes. Get your butt in bed, close your eyes, have sweet and wonderful dreams, and wake up well rested in the morning. Holly very rarely has anything a mod needs to do. It's true. Yeah, like, people don't really come in here and troll. I feel like, because I don't even react to trolling usually. They just get banned and then that's it. Like, there's no, I don't react to it. My eyeball's itchy. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do that white color, actually. Oh, that is way too much paint on my brush. What am I even doing? Stay that way. Sir, yes, sir. Jarrett, you're so sweet. What did I do to deserve that sweetness? I didn't do nothing. I wish I had more time to watch more streams. Like I said, I only am ever able to really watch streams during the workday in like the early morning, because by about 9:30 to 10 a.m. my time is when my meetings start. From anywhere from like 8 a.m. my time to 10 a.m. my time, I'm like usually hanging out in somebody's stream. Not usually even chatting, just listening. Burp, that first stream. After that, you just aw. I'm officially driving a car made in this decade. Storm, that's so exciting. What kind of car is it? I still have my 2009 Nissan Versa. I'll probably drive that baby until it's dead. A Camry XS EV6. I don't know what kind of car that is, but sounds pretty nice. It's got a lot of numbers and random letters. 09 Elantra. The cool thing about my car is so before I started at the job that I've been in for the past 10 years, I was working 3 jobs. I was working at an elementary school as a program manager or a program specialist, whatever they're called. It was essentially like a school after school type program for low income families. So we had 100 kids, we had 4 program specialists, and then the manager of us. So we each would take a group of 25 kids and we would do math lessons, math lessons, science lessons. We would have an hour to help them do their homework for the night. And so we'd have them from like 1 to 1:30 to 6 p.m. And their parents weren't allowed to get them before 5. So some kids would leave at 5, but most would leave around like 5:45, 6. That was my first job. My second job, I worked on the weekend with my sister. She owned an ultrasound office. And so on Saturday and Sundays, I would basically be the secretary for her. I would check people in for their appointments, take phone calls, print pictures for people who would be leaving, answer questions about ultrasounds, which I didn't know really all that much when I first started, but after working with my sister for like 6 years, I knew a fairly decent amount about pregnant women and ultrasounds and what you can see and what you can't see and all that, and at what time you're supposed to go to get the best pictures of the gender, of the face, of everything. So that was my second job. My third job, I worked Domino's. So during the weekend, morning and afternoons, I would work at my sister's ultrasound office. And then at night, on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, I was a Domino's delivery driver. And I was basically like, I still didn't really make any money. I had 3 jobs, but they were all part-time. And all of my money went to food and health insurance and phone bill and all, random bills. So I didn't really make a lot of money. I wasn't really saving a lot of money, even though I was working 3 jobs, which is crazy. But I asked my dad if he could help me to buy a car. And he was like, wait, aren't you, because I wanted to work at Riot. I wanted to work at Riot Games, but I knew I wouldn't be able to get the job, or I wouldn't be able to get to the job without a better car. Because before that, I had a 1991 Geostorm. And that baby had broke down on me so many times. I think the timing belt melted like 3 times in that car. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I knew I wouldn't be able to get to that job. I didn't have the job yet, by the way. I knew I wouldn't be able to get to it, though, without a better car. Because it was like, Geos were awful. Yeah, Nivek. It wasn't the best car ever. It got me from point A to point B for a long time, but it wasn't the best. But anyway, yeah. So I asked him if he could help me to get a new car. He kind of like teased me, and I got really embarrassed because for some stupid reason I asked in front of I asked at like family dinner. And his initial reaction, like his original reaction was like, aren't you supposed to get a new car like after you get a better job? And if you know me, which most of you probably don't know this about me, I hate asking for help for literally anything. I hate it. I am very independent, and I would rather get things done on my own than ask anybody for help, regardless of what that thing is. So for some dumb reason, I thought that he would be nicer about it if I asked in front of everyone. I don't know. I don't remember what the reasoning was. This was a long time ago. But after he made me feel terrible in front of the whole family, I think his girlfriend made him feel bad. And so he took me the next week. And we got my 2009 Nissan Versa. It was at a Honda dealership, weird enough. I think it was a rental or something that they'd bought, because it only had a very, very small amount of miles on it, and it was from the previous year. It was this was in 2010, and it was a 2009, so yeah. But yeah, that was how I got my car, and I still have it. It took a long time for me to figure out people don't know that lease and... Yeah. Anyway, now you know a little bit more about me. I hate asking for help. Which is good because I've learned how to do a lot of things on my own that I probably wouldn't have learned how to do if I'd asked for help. At the same time, I get frustrated when I do ask for help and I don't get it. I don't know. I feel weird asking for help. So, anyway. People who can ask for help just assume because they can, all others can. Me and my wife are the same way, so you can imagine how much fun I had trying to teach her tattoo. Ah, lurk away, Jared. I'm probably almost done here in a little bit anyways. It's like 8:40. And apparently I forgot I have a super early meeting tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to get off, play with my puppies a little bit, maybe have a little bit of a snack. I'm feeling like hungry still. And then go to sleep. And wake up really early. Because I probably shouldn't go into work for an hour and then shower after that. I should probably shower first. Bleh. She's looking pretty good though. I'm getting a lot done while telling weird random stories about myself. Showering is good. I do shower every day. I just mean because tomorrow I have a meeting at that starts at 7. And I usually don't start work until 8. Have you tried Duff's wife's shower streamers? What? What's that? I feel like I'm missing something. It's a bath bomb for showers? I have not. You put it, oh, I have a separate tub and shower. I mean, I do have a tub and shower combo in my house that I could probably use. It steams up and smells great. No. Oh my gosh, I am getting sleepy. Woo! No, I haven't. I'll have to try that. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm just gonna highlight some of the leather. Yeah, I'd never heard of that before. That sounds really good, actually. I actually need to look into getting some sort of external water heater for my bathtub, because the couple times I've tried to take a bath since I moved into this place, I cannot fill the tub up full with hot water. The water turns cold before my tub is full, which is very unfortunate. It's probably something dumb. Or I need a new water heater, which this house is a little over 15 years old, so it's very possible that I just need to get a new water heater. I already replaced the furnace. Which, can somebody please tell me why paying off a loan for the furnace made my credit go down? If you have gas, looking into a tankless water heater, I will do that. I think I do. I think it is gas. I think my water heater is gas. My furnace is gas, at least. So. I'm gonna assume my water heater is too. That's probably something I should just know, huh? Woo, new homeowner. Tankless are supposed to be cheaper, and it's hot water on demand. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. That sounds like something I'd be interested in. Yeah, because I would definitely love to have, like, a full bath of hot water, you know? Not just... it gets halfway warm, and then it gets cold. Like, my mom bought me some bath bombs for Christmas, and I haven't even really used them because taking a bath in my really nice big bathtub hasn't been super fun. Nobody wants to take a cold bath, unless you're, like, legitimately crazy. When we replace our water heater, I don't know if we're going tankless or just a straight replacement. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably look into it. I need to find someone to do my yard first. Like, I had someone come out and give me a quote to do, like, weed killer, like, lawn maintenance services, and then, like, reseeding the grass, because the grass is, ugh. And I have an HOA. I wouldn't care if I didn't have an HOA, but I have an HOA, and I feel like they're gonna get on my butt here pretty soon about the dandelions and the grass length. And they came on Friday, and they never got back to me. It's like, I just want somebody to mow the lawn. Please. But yeah, I'll have to look into the tankless water heater. That sounds like a really nice thing. On-demand hot water. I think I'm gonna stop because my glasses are digging into the sides of my head from my headphones. And it's kind of starting to hurt a little bit. The only thing that I hate so far about having glasses is that wearing a headset and wearing glasses at the same time, ouch, it's like kind of painful. And I really like my over-the-ear headphones. So. Ow. Ow. Okay, well. I'm just gonna take those off for now. Hi, Miss Moo. Do you want to come say hi before I stop streaming? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hi, baby girl. No, come here all the way. Come here. Come here. Oh, come say hi to the people before we leave. Here's the Moo. Here's the Miss Moo. It's Cora. You can do a small one at each place you want hot water. Oh, nice. Yeah. She's really soft right now. I gave her a bath on Sunday, and she's so soft right now after her bath. Yeah, Queen Cora, it's true. She is a queen. You're such a queen, huh? You a big queen. She's like, no, leave me alone, Mom. Leave me alone, Mom. Can I get a kiss? Good kisses? Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, down you go, baby girl. Oh, you big baby. You such a big baby. You such a big baby. What are you doing? He said, oh, good girl. Are you gonna borrow? No, you don't want to speak? Can you borrow? No, she doesn't want to borrow. No borrows for you today, everybody. Maybe if I had treats, but I don't have any treats. All right. Let's find... Oh my gosh, Appa heard the word treat, and he's like, I'm coming, I'm coming. Let's go raid... Let's raid Steep. Let's raid our boy Steep. Okay, cool. Yeah. We're done. We're done for the night, everybody. Yes, King Appa the boofer. King Appa the limping dog. He's actually limping really hard right now. So I probably should have videoed that. Oh well. I'll get it later. Thank you everyone for coming and hanging out with me. I will be back on Thursday. I think this is the Thursday that I need to start a little bit later because of my like work meeting thing. I like cannot see my screens now. Without my glasses on, it's like impossible. But yeah, we're gonna go raid Steve T, and I will get more painting of this gal done on Thursday. I think I'll start at the latest at 7, but it might be earlier than that. But yeah, we are gonna go for now. We're gonna raid into Steep, and I will see you all later. Stay happy and stay healthy, and we'll see you on Thursday. Bye!